The Lakers made quite the splash at the trade deadline and did a lot of reshuffling of the roster. But despite these changes, they still managed to keep a roster spot open. This means the Lakers are likely to see a new addition in the near future. Now they could just leave it open and not sign anybody, but there's really no advantage to that. So more than likely they will be signing someone. Now the best pool of players are going to be those in the buyout market. There are quite a few players that have already been bought out, and some that are still working out the deals. But the problem with these players, at least for the Lakers, is that they usually choose to sign with contenders, or they are looking to get playing time. Now, despite their improvements, the Lakers don't seem to be contenders, and this new look roster hasn't played enough games to prove otherwise. And as far as playing time, the Lakers already seem to have a set rotation. Of course, it depends on the caliber of the free agent. If they're really good, then of course the coach will be forced to give that player playing time. But guys that are getting bought out usually aren't that good. Think about it. Their original team is paying them to play for another team. So that should speak a little bit about the quality of these players. Which is why these players are unlikely to get playing time on the Lakers. So as a team, the Lakers aren't a very attractive destination for most of these guys. The best ones have already signed with the team. Danny Green, Terrence Ross, those two players would have fit very nicely on the Lakers, but they're already signed to playoff teams. But who knows, maybe some of these players decide LA is the right place for them. If so, here are some of the names that could make sense on the Lakers. If the Lakers decide to get a wing, which I believe they should, the only real buyout candidate left is Will Barton. He's a pretty good three-point shooter. He shoots about 36% throughout his career. I'm not sure how good he is as a defender, but he has the size and athleticism to be a good defender. Yeah, and that's pretty much it as far as wings are concerned. The rest of these potential buyouts are either guards or centers. Now, we definitely don't need any more guards, so I think that should be avoided. Now, they could sign a center, but it all depends on how they move forward with AD, and if they play him at the 4 or 5 for a majority of his minutes. All indications point to AD playing center. He's been doing it all season. So if that is indeed the case, then there really is no point of signing a center. They already have Wenyen Gabriel, Mo Bamba, and Jared Vanderbilt that can play backup center minutes. But if they do start playing AD at the 4, who knows, maybe Mo Bamba flourishes and they decide to start him alongside AD. So if that's the case, then it would make sense to get another backup center. Serge Ibaka could be a good option. Kevin Love is another name, but he's mainly out there just to stretch the floor. Nerlens Noel may or may not get bought out, but if he does, he could be a decent pickup, another lob threat. Now again, most of these players will probably want to go to other teams. So if the Lakers end up not getting anybody out of the buyout market, they still have options. There are free agents that have been available this whole time. If you're looking at wings, you could get guys like Mo Harkless, Rodney Hood, Jeremy Lamb, Jarrett Culver, among others. If you're looking for centers, there are quite a few options. The Lakers even worked out a few. DeMarcus Cousins, Myers Leonard, Cody Zeller, they all worked out for the Lakers a few months ago. Hassan Whiteside and Tristan Thompson are also other options available. Now their last option is to sign someone from the G League. They can convert one of their two-way players to a full-time roster spot, so either Scottie Pippen Jr., Cole Swider, or they can take a chance on someone like maybe Jay Huff. Now, all these players are still available for a reason, so don't expect them to be difference makers. But if you have the roster spot, might as well use it. You can always use the extra bodies. Of course, the success of the team is going to be more on the shoulders of the players already on the roster. So hopefully this new group of guys can figure it out and start winning games.